There's no manual that tells you how to be a mom.
Once you have children, your whole life does a 180.
Everybody has the same issues. The idea was to create this forum.
A community of moms that have a place to share their stories.
This is our story.
And it's the story of every woman who is a mom.
When I look into my child's face, their first laugh, their embrace, I forget myself and I'm floating in space.
Your child grows in front of your eyes. Their body is growing, their brain is developing. How do we keep up? Our daily lives as parents are already jam-packed. Plus, we're expected to give our kids the competitive edge. But when your kids just want to climb trees, are flashcards really the answer?
What activities? Well, we bring them to the museum.
We play soccer.
Mostly just sing songs, play with them.
Today we're talking to Joan Hashan, mother and owner of Fit for Kids Children's Gym, about what fun activities will encourage your child's development.
You send your kids to a place where they learn how to test.
I do. I did send my kids to Scores. They loved it. It is a computer class. And I felt that it really gave them preparation so that when they got to wherever they were going, stuff would be familiar for them. You get to see what other kids are doing and kind of gauge.
She's comparing her kids to, okay, that one's walking.
Well, you just don't know.
Well, it happens a lot with parents. They do feel a pressure that their child should be meeting certain milestones, or one child is doing one activity.
That's what they're called.
And I also feel like this idea that when we all have to get our kids just one step ahead, there's no need. They're all going to learn how to do the computer. They're all going to learn to read. That's my opinion.
I don't think it's about competing with other kids. I think it's about
Should I jump in here?
If you can, please
jump.
Yes,
You also bring up an interesting point, because kids do need to be cognitively ready to do academics. And if they're not, then it can be frustrating and disappointing for them. Quite honestly, kids will learn more about math by climbing a tree and doing an obstacle course than flashcards or computer games.
How do you sort of decide what is developmentally correct?
Let's take, for example, a 2 to 3 year old class. 2 to 3 year old class, they should be able to do a circle time. The circle time should be brief and with a combination of music and movement. But circle time teaches self-awareness and awareness of others and turn taking and how to follow the directions of a teacher.
Go!
And all these things open up other areas of development for the child that will help them later on in school. Kids between 3 and 5 have a tough time with rules and goals. So introducing soccer too early or baseball too early will be very difficult for them. But having a class that includes a circle time, an obstacle course, music or movement will be very good for them.
And if you don't have access to classes, what are some suggestions that people can do at home with their baby or small child?
You can do everything that we do at a children's gym at home. One of the great things you can do with a child is to set up an obstacle course, because an obstacle course helps the child develop the part of their brain that handles math later on. So you can do it with the cushions from the couch,
do that all the time.
or
The
with
kids love
books, or with cardboard boxes. Have them start at the beginning and finish it. And once they make those connections, have them try to reverse it.
I never knew that's what you were doing in class.
I know. We're too busy talking.
Oh, yeah.
And everything we do means something. I mean, when we play with the
Right.
hula hoops, that's about spatial awareness and how you fit into an environment and going in and out of something and learning how to duck. Treasure hunts are really good too. You can put things in your house and give your child clues. As a matter of fact, I always cook dinner every night, and my son would have to entertain himself while I was cooking dinner. So I'd have cupboards in the kitchen that he could go into. And one of them had cans, and so he would take those cans out and stack those cans. That's sequencing. So just playing with the cans that you have in the cupboard that are different shapes or sizes will build hand-eye coordination and sequencing and all kinds of great stuff.
Well, it's great to know that, usually we would tell our kids, stay out of those cupboards. Don't make a mess. And it seems that just in your own house, you could actually do things that a lot of classes are offering and almost get the same benefits and have a really good time with your child.
Hula hoops and treasure hunts. The world is full of playful challenges for our kids' developing minds. As we strive to nurture our budding Einsteins, all the tools we need may very well be in our own home. So get out a pot, a spoon, and some earplugs for you. And remember, we're all in this together. This episode is brought to you by Scrubbing Bubbles Mega Shower Foamer.
Pixar he went? Yeah, I think. Oh, look at that!
Very good.
Very